Oh, I didn't notice you there. I was just too busy just looking at my rings from the last 2 years. Just needed a little bit of a polish on each of those. Well, now that I'm here and it just so happens that I'm wearing the sorting hat, I feel as though today is as good a day as any to hold the draft lottery for the 2017-18 fantasy basketball season. It truly is one of the most joyous days of the year, and it's one that I eagerly anticipate every year, and I'm more than excited to be able to do this today for all of you. As a reminder, our draft is a weeknight this year, so please keep that in mind. I made it at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time, with the hopes that most of you, if not all of you, can attend. And with all the crazy things that have happened this off-season, I wanted to give everyone ample time to take a look at the rankings and the player movement and make sure that they're up to speed and make sure that they're well prepared for this draft so we can have an amazing fantasy basketball year. So with no further ado, I'm going to pick the names out of this hat, and I'm going to begin my defense of my back-to-back titles in hopes of a three-peat. As we do every year, the process will remain exactly the same. I'm going to use this hat, Boris's hat, my late grandfather Boris. I have over here to my right everyone's name written on an equally sized half of an index card. I have no idea which cards go to which person. I'm going to put everyone in this hat. I'm going to pick everyone out of the hat one by one. The first name that I pick out of the hat will be the 12th pick, and the last name that I pick out of the hat will be the first pick. And we'll just fill in everything in between as usual. So here we go. Here are all 12 are going in here right now. I'm just going to do a little shake around, a little shake and bake. And let's begin. With the 12th pick in this year's fantasy basketball draft, Kentavious B.I.G. With the 11th pick in this year's draft, Entertainment 720. With the 10th pick in this year's draft, Wallace, Wells, and Woods. With the 9th pick in this year's draft, the Ennis Mightier. With the 8th pick in this year's draft, Captain Goggles. With the 7th pick in this year's draft, Hungry Harry. With the 6th pick in this year's draft, Amino Acids. With the 5th pick in this year's draft, stuck in here, Big League Teague. With the 4th pick in this year's draft, Amigo Panda. With the 3rd pick in this year's draft, Trust the Teepee. With the 2nd pick in this year's draft, Thus Spoke the Gortat. And last but not least, with the very first pick of this year's draft, is Alphabet Soup. So just to remind everyone, to reiterate who is picking where, the first pick, Alphabet Soup. The second pick, Gortot. The third pick, Trust the Teepee. The fourth pick, Panda. The fifth pick, Big League Teague. The sixth pick, Aminu. The seventh pick, Harry. The eighth pick, Captain Goggles. The ninth pick, Ennis Mightier. The 10th pick, Wallace Wells and Woods. The 11th pick, Entertainment 720. And the 12th pick, Contavious B.I.G. The best of luck to everyone. Happy mocking. And I'll see you out there this year.